I have a lot more hope now. I mean, people are speaking up for how they feel, how they believe, what they believe in. And I think that we're in the right direction for change. I'm 27. I live in New York right now. I'm originally from Vermont. I've been in the city since 2016. I work in production, I do drag, I manage a couple nightclubs, and I play hockey for the GHA.
Cool. How did you get into hockey?
Hockey, honestly, just has been part of my family. I mean, all my cousins play hockey. One of my cousins is a goalie, and that's how I got into becoming a goalie, which my parents weren't too happy with at the start. But I feel like I was skating before I was walking. So we've always it's been in the family. Yeah, I love it.
What do you love about it?
I don't know. I just being on the ice with all the guys is kind of just, like family. It's freeing, it's aggressive, it's fast paced, and I guess I love rubber pucks being thrown at me.
Is that like a new gay kink?
Yeah, totally,
I
totally.
love it. I love it. Um, which do you prefer? This isn't a scripted question. I'm going off script here. Drag or hockey?
What'd you say?
What do you
Drag?
prefer, drag or hockey?
Oh, hockey for sure.
Really?
But if I could do drag and play hockey, that's the goal.
Yeah, we need to
Like,
get like a charity drag hockey game.
yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
It might be a little tough with like eyelashes on and all the glitter in your face to like stop some pucks, but it would be a challenge that I'm up for.
I think you wouldn't need a full beat because you'd
You
have
don't
a
have a
mask on.
mask. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah.
That's true.
That's just the dress and some of the accessories would be
Yeah.
wonderful.
Last what was it? Last right before the pandemic, we've had our scrimmage at MSG, and then the following day I had a drag performance. So I felt kind of like best of both worlds in one weekend. It was like taking the equipment off and then all of a sudden putting the bra on and the beat.
Yeah,
It was
I
kind
love
of
it.
iconic.
That's awesome. How could hockey be better for you as a queer individual or and for the queer community as a whole?
That's a interesting question because lately, the only people I've been playing hockey with is mainly queer and allies. So it's just all the locker rooms I've stepped into in the past few years have been such a safe space, so welcoming. So it's been really interesting that I haven't been in a locker room that, I have tension or I feel a little uncomfortable. So it's been a while since that has happened. I feel like the culture as a whole is very, hetero and I guess I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but
Like hyper
it's
masculine, I
yeah,
guess.
very
Yeah.
masculine. And I don't know how that will fully change. It's I think it's really us that needs to change that. And that we will be the change for that because when you asked me to have this conversation, I was thinking back to like when I was in high school playing and kind of thinking about how I was feeling. I wasn't out at the time, and I didn't really know that I was gay until like kind of halfway through high school
Mhm.
and fully accept that myself. So I was trying to think back to how I was feeling, and there's definitely some tense times in the locker room, but the guys that I played with, I had been playing with since I was in-house mites, so they're all family to me. So I got kind of fortunate in that sense. So yeah.
And what keeps you in the sport?
Well, right now the gay hockey league, the gay hockey family as a whole is just so warm and welcoming, and it's like some of my closest friends now, and just it's so fun. All the teams hosting tournaments, different states, some in Canada. So I got to play in Paris back in 2018.
Cool.
That was like That was actually my welcoming to this gay hockey community. I had joined and they were like, "So do you want to go to Paris in like 2 months?" And I was like, yeah. And like 10,000 gays taking over Paris. I mean, that was legendary.
That's amazing. I love that. And I think the community aspect is so needed where we celebrate and build each other up.
Totally, totally.
What gives you hope for queer people within the sport?
I think right now and the world we're living in, I mean, I feel like everyone is moving forward and change is happening and people are getting out there and people are standing up for who they are, what they believe. And I mean, this past year as a whole, I mean, has really been a whole turn of events and I I have a lot more hope now. I mean, people are speaking up for how they feel, how they believe, what they believe in, and I think that we're in the right direction for change. It does kind of still hurt me to see, when the NHL posts something about, pride and whatnot, and you don't even want to read the comment section because you just know all the trolls are there. I don't think the internet trolls will ever leave because, they feel protected by their screens, but I feel like in person now, in the rinks, in the locker rooms, in any locker room, people are standing up for each other. Where a couple years ago, even people would kind of be hush hush and not say anything if someone's getting picked on or whatnot. So
Yeah, social justice and social equity are so at the forefront of society right now that it's important that we do have the conversations and we keep pushing forward and be unapologetically ourselves.
totally.
I like that. That's a very thoughtful answer. Is there anything else you want to add?
I mean, I encourage anyone to join an LGBTQ plus league, whether it's bowling, volleyball, hockey, any sport. It has been the most freeing and amazing experience. I've met some of my closest friends, met so many people all over the world, honestly, and it's so warm and welcoming to join a league with just everyone that is so supportive, loving, caring, and treats everyone equally.
I love that so much. That's a great message for everyone. And if you're in New York, join the New York League because I hear wonderful things.
Totally, totally. Feel free to reach out to me. We're happy to have anyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
You too. Here, hold on.